Hello everyone, it's Shane Kanto, your Wasteland reviewer, and I'm here to review Do Revenge. And this is a new dark comedy from Netflix that is an adaptation of Strangers on a Train. And this is from writer-director Jennifer Caton Robinson, who was one of the writers on Thor Love and Thunder. And this film focuses on two young women, Drea and Eleanor, played by Camila Mendes, who's from Riverdale, and Maya Hawke, who's just blowing up at this point. And they have bullies from their past. This is a new school year, their senior year, and they decide to make a pact to get revenge on each other's bullies. Case in point, Strangers on a Train. And where it goes from here, this is very slick, stylish, bright, crazy colored dark comedy from Robinson that I feel like this film has a lot of life and energy to it, and some great needle drops, and it has that going for it. The performances from all the cast, Hawke is fantastic, Mendes is fantastic, Austin Abrams is really great too. He's just despicable piece of crap kid. Talia Ryder and Ava Capri are both some standouts. Even Sophie Turner's in this in a small role. And Sarah Michelle Gellar, which is very interesting, is the head mistress of this prep school. And this is very much like teenage angsty kind of twist on this classic story. And for the most part, for the first half of this film, it really is leaning into that story. Then when the second half comes around, there's tons and tons and tons and tons and tons and tons and tons of twists. And then it's just like, oh my god, I can't even keep this straight anymore. There's more heel face turns in this than Big Show in pro wrestling. It's crazy because it sends you on this crazy whirlwind of like, who am I supposed to be rooting for anymore? And there are stretches of this film where it's like, nobody in this movie is likable, and it's hard to stay connected. And it does wind up coming back around and giving us two leads that we can latch on to and see grow throughout this film. But it is very messy. It's all over the place. It's swinging wild. And it's bold. And I appreciate that about it. But sometimes it's just a lot. And it's still very entertaining. It's still very stylish. It's funny, it's biting. I just feel like this story is dragged out a little bit too much. They're trying to do a little bit way too much with these characters and trying to keep you on your toes. And for the sake of trying to keep you on your toes, it's get whiplash watching this at times. I do feel like this is worth a watch. The cast is great, the style is great, and in the end, you do feel and connect, but it's just a bit of a messier road and a more convoluted road to get there than you might want it to be. And it also, at points, I feel like cleans up a little too easy, and some characters get off the hook a little too easy. But it's still entertaining, it's still fun, it's crazy, it's still worth a watch. And it's right there on Netflix, so give this one a shot. But those are my thoughts on Do Revenge. Let me know what you think, and let's talk some movies. But thank you as always for tuning in and supporting your Wasteland reviewer.